I hiked the John Muir Trail this year, and here's what you need to know to do it too.
Okay, so the John Muir Trail is a 220-mile trail in California, and one end is at Yosemite Valley, and the other end is on top of Mount Whitney. I've been posting daily blogs from hiking it, and I've gotten a lot of questions, so I wanted to try to answer some. The most popular times to start the trail are July and August, but you'll definitely see people going earlier and later. Things you'll have to consider if you go any earlier is snowpack and a lot of raging river crossings, but you will get beautiful wildflowers. Considerations for a later start would be you're more likely to encounter wildfire smoke, but you'll also likely have warmer weather and less mosquitoes. So you can do the JMT southbound or northbound. Southbound is the more popular direction to go because you have more time to acclimatize. So you start at a lower altitude and you end up on top of Mount Whitney. To go southbound, you'll need a permit from Yosemite National Park. There's two ways to do this. Your first option is they do a 6-month out from your start date lottery ticket. We call this the golden ticket because it's really hard to get. They also reserve 40% of the permits for walk-up permits. You obviously have to have more flexibility for this, but you can get them 7 days ahead of your start date. So this is what we did, and it was pretty straightforward. If you want to go northbound, you'll need a permit through Inyo National Forest for Mount Whitney. The Mount Whitney permit is also pretty competitive, so your backup plan for this is to go out of Horseshoe Meadows. This is a way easier permit to get, but it does add 30 miles to your trip. For a trail this long, it would be nearly impossible to carry all the food that you need. I really recommend the Pacific Crest Trail Association website for resupply information. There's not a lot of choices on the JMT, and they lay out your 4 big choices here. We were driving by Tuolumne Meadows anyway, so we cached our first resupply here, which is about 30 miles into the trail. Our only other resupply was at MTR. MTR to the end of the trail was a 9-day food carry for us, and this was really pushing it. I think if we had done even a day more, we would have had to resupply again at Kearsarge Pass. You have to hike out of the trail 12 miles each way and hitch a ride to town in order to do this, unless you have a really good friend that will hike you in food. So it can be kind of hard to find the balance between not wanting to rush and also not wanting to have to carry too much food. We ended up spending 20 days on trail, and this felt perfect for us. I would really recommend to give yourself a few extra days than you think you'll need on your permit, just so that you have some flexibility.